Hey lads and lasses, welcome to episode 9 of the Piggylet Podcast. I'm your host, Errol Liches. Every week we talk about NFT-backed lending, NFT sales stats, news about cryptocurrencies, NFTs, and of course our NFT-backed lending platform, Piggylet. So, without further ado, let's dive into all the happenings of the week. The NFT-backed lending market reached $86.5 million last week. Yes, we are below $100 million for the first time in a while. When we check the NFT weekly sales, they are also below $100 million, sitting at around $93 million. Blue chip NFTs floor prices are also dropped, where the Yacht Club are trading at around 26 Ethereum. As we mentioned last week, Grayscale's victory against the SEC had a short-term impact on the market. Crypto markets are also experiencing low volumes. But should we be concerned as the fear and greed indexes suggest? As Piggylet, as we have mentioned on our Twitter, we are taking the time to build the best NFT-backed lending experience possible. So, what have we built recently? We have been teasing for some time about our upcoming update, which will introduce the liquidation mechanism and marketplace into the Piggylet public testnet with new tasks. I'm proud to say that the update is ready. This week we will deploy the update and you will see the new Liquidation Marketplace tab on the testnet. To test the liquidation features, the price of test NFTs should drop. So, starting next week, we will run weekly testnet events where we will trigger price drops for test NFTs and execute liquidations. For example, we will announce and drop the price of gem NFTs from 10 Ethereum to 1 Ethereum to test out liquidations. Before that happens, you can create a loan request with gem NFT collection and borrow more than 1 Ethereum. After we trigger the price drop, you will be able to successfully test the liquidation process. And you will be able to purchase these NFTs with test tokens to try out the liquidation marketplace. It will be fun and exciting to try this feature with you. So, fingers crossed. I want to talk more about the current market situation. Even though we are taking our time to build, of course, nobody in the Web3 community is happy with the current situation. But maybe what we need to do is just zoom out. When you check out the Bitcoin or Ethereum graphics, you can still see a rising trend. Of course, when things soar to really high prices in a short time, drops are usual. But these drops do not change the general picture. Web3 is here to stay. You can also check the other non-crypto graphics like the Nasdaq, and you may see similarities. When things continue to create value, they keep rising. At Piggylet, we are creating value like many others in the Web3 space, and we will keep working on it. Graphics give a summary of what has happened, but let's focus on what's happening today. I mentioned Web3 adoption last week and how it is accelerating. Let's see what's happening this week. Metamask, the go-to Web3 wallet for the most people, has introduced a feature allowing users to cash out their Ethereum into fiat currencies like the US dollar. This is a big step toward making digital assets more usable in everyday life. However, the fees are quite high for now. In a US-based demo, the total fees amounted to about 8% of the transaction. The feature is initially available in the US, the UK, and parts of Europe, with plans to expand. This could be a game changer for Metamask 22 million users and could ease the mass adoption of Web3 once the fees become lower. Some time ago, we mentioned about how real estate was sold as an NFT on OpenSea. We know that in the not so distant future, more real estates will become tokenized as NFTs, allowing people to buy, sell, and even borrow and lend against on platforms like ours, Piggylet. And now, Roofstock on-chain has sold its fourth property as an NFT. The property located in West Columbia, South Carolina was sold for $204,000. The use of blockchain and NFTs in real estate is a game changer. It simplifies a notoriously complex and slow industry by making transactions quicker and more transparent, and even injects liquidity into the market. For example, Roofstock's first ever NFT property sale last year had a minimal 3% fee and allowed for swift ownership transfer. I'm pretty sure we are just getting started and we will see even more widespread adoption of Web3 in the real world. As the Piggylet platform, we will be ready for what's coming next. And in another Web3 victory, a US District Court in New York has dismissed a class action lawsuit against Uniswap. The lawsuit had accused Uniswap of being involved in the creation and distribution of fraudulent tokens. However, the court ruled that Uniswap smart contracts, which facilitate token transactions, were not in violation of federal securities laws. The judge, Catherine P. Failla, made a crucial distinction between unlawful contracts and unlawful transactions, stating that just because a transaction is unlawful doesn't mean the underlying contract facilitating it is also unlawful. In simpler terms, the court found that you can't hold a platform like Uniswap responsible for how third parties misuse it. Much like you wouldn't sue a car company if someone used their car to commit a crime. Additionally, the judge labeled Bitcoin and Ethereum as commodities, not securities, adding another layer of complexity to the ongoing debate about how digital assets should be classified. Big news in the world of NFTs and fashion. Casio is diving into the NFT space by partnering with Ethereum scaling developer Polygon Labs. They are launching a virtual G-Shock watch collection, starting with 15,000 NFT-based community access passes. These passes will give holders access to a dedicated Discord channel where they can participate in the development of the G-Shock brand. Casio is joining a growing list of major brands like DraftKings, Adidas, and Starbucks that are launching NFT initiatives on Polygon. It is another sign that global brands are increasingly embracing the decentralized Web3 world. So, when we consider all the news and adoption, we can say that the graphics are true. Even though we have been on a downward trend recently, don't forget to zoom out and see that we are on a rising trend overall. So, there you have it, all the happenings of the week. I'm really excited to collect your feedback about our upcoming testnet update on the liquidation mechanism and liquidation marketplace. Be sure to follow our Twitter and other social channels and join our Discord. We will announce the liquidation events through our channels. Let's build the most innovative and best NFT-backed lending experience in the market and rise the Web3 market together. See you soon.